how to schedule the project using MSP. And today we'll see how to use the project calendar, right? So we have seen in the last session, right? If I want to schedule the project, you can go to the project menu, information, and we have seen that we can either just schedule the project from the start date or we can schedule the project from the finish date, right? As you can see, since it's showing like schedule from the project start date. You can see we can keep on keying the start date and the finish date is disabled. Whereas if I just go and change scheduling the project from the finish date, you can see the change out here, right? The finish date is enabled and the start date is disabled. Going back, I'll say schedule the project from the start date. Out here, we can see the calendar, right? Which calendar are we using for our project? Are we going to use a standard calendar? Or are we going to use a night shift calendar? Or are we going to use a 24 hours calendar? So these are the three calendars which is being set by Microsoft. So in case if I want to create my own calendar and use that calendar for my project, then how this calendar is can be created, right? Whereas I also want to see where could I see the durations and the holidays defined in standard calendar, night shift calendar, and 24 hours calendar. So to work on the calendar, right, I just close this window. To work on the calendar, in the project tab, you'll get to see change working time. Out here you can see where for the calendar, the 24 hours calendar, the night shift calendar, and the project standard calendar. By default, Microsoft Project always uses the project standard calendar. And out here we can see the timing is shown from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 13 to 17. That means from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Between 12 and 1 is a break for lunch, so that 1 hour is being not calculated. So the total effort you can say is 4 hours in the morning shift and 4 hours in the afternoon shift. That means 8 to 12 is 4 hours, 1 to 5 is 4 hours. So that means the total effort will be for 8 hours, right? Whereas if I click on 24 hours, it is round the clock, right? By the time, let me go back to standard, I can show you one more thing. The one which is shown in gray here, right? Saturday, Sunday. You can see it is a non-working day, right? It's a holiday for them. Whereas in 24 hours, it is around the clock, no holidays, right? It's 24 by 7. And if I see here in the night shift calendar, you will see here doesn't mean that Sunday is only holiday and Saturday is not working. If I go and check on any one date on Monday, you can notice the actual shift starts from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., right? As a 12 strike, it goes to the next day, that is Tuesday. So in the Tuesday's calendar, we can see the timing is from 12 to 8, 3 a.m., 3 to 4, you're taking a small break for tea, coffee, snacks, right? And 4 to 8 is the shift gets over. 8 o'clock, he goes back home and comes back Tuesday night at 11 p.m. And that goes till Saturday. Saturday, that means the Friday shift gets over on Saturday morning 8 o'clock and it's done for a shift. He goes back and comes back Monday night 11, right? So this is how the calendars have been created. Now, if I say I want to create my own calendar, then how do I set it? Out here you can see create a new calendar. I don't want to make a copy of the calendar. Let me say create a new base calendar and the name of the calendar is calendar one. Right? Okay. And now I would say my working shift is not from 8 to 5. It's from 10 to 7. Right? So how do I create and how do I define that? To create your own definite and calendar. So what we can do is Once the calendar has been defined here, I can see exceptions and work week. I click on work week details from Monday till Friday. Let's say I'll prefer from Monday to Saturday. And there you can see set days to the specific working times. Right now, out here, I'll say my shift starts from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Let's say I'll take it as 14. This calendar has been defined accordingly. And then I take a break from 2 to 3, come back at 3 p.m., and my shift gets over on 19, right? That is 10 to 7. I'll just say okay, right? So my days are from Monday to Saturday, and my working hours is from 10 to 4, sorry, 2, and from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Where we know that this 29th of March is a holiday, right? So if there are any holidays apart from those non-working days, then how do I define my holiday? So you have something called exceptions. I just click on 29th. I just write here as a Good Friday here. 29th of March is a Good Friday, right? And in details, you can see it's set as a non-working time, right? Or non-working day. So here I can define a holiday. So this is how you can create a calendar for your project. And how do I use this calendar for my project? So I just close this. Out here in the project information coming back, you notice that there is something called a calendar. Now I'll just shift from standard to calendar one. Define the period that you want from which date you're going to start this project. So I'll just say here my project is from 29th of, let's say, March, not 29th of March, let's say 25th of March 24, and say okay. Now you can see all these dates have been changed as per the project plan, playing with your data once the schedule and the calendar has been defined. Thank you.